I'm back, y'all, because y'all would tear my DMs and inbox the fuck up. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. What up? Listen, y'all would tear my DMs the fuck up with these questions, right? So I'm going to just sum this up real quick for y'all. If you're not in a healthy relationship, your relationship ain't shit to brag about. Like, I'm going to just be real. Nowadays, like, flexing, it ain't what it used to be. Like, being able to pop your shit and brag about having a lady or having a man or, you know, feeling good about your marriage or your relationship, it's not what it used to be. Like, nowadays, y'all got to understand, it's people in relationships, and they will use that as their way to validate themselves based on their low self-esteem. But the relationship don't be healthy. And then y'all look up to them as relationship goals, but all they can say is, I'm in a relationship, which is true. But if the relationship is unhealthy, it ain't shit to look at, look up to, care about, glance at, give a fuck. So let me help y'all for some of y'all that don't understand. If you in a relationship where y'all always arguing, it is not healthy. If you were in a relationship where one or both of y'all is cheating on each other, because it's not healthy. If you in a relationship where you or the other person or both of y'all feel like you're being used, it is not a healthy relationship. If you in a relationship where you feel like, I always get overly emotional and it's affecting my goals about my situation with this person, it's not a healthy relationship. If you're in a relationship and there are no boundaries on your end or the other person's end, it's not a healthy relationship. If you in a relationship and y'all don't communicate and you feel good after the communication, meaning y'all talk in one or both, or, you know, y'all feel bad after talking to one another or doing what y'all feel like you're not in a healthy relationship. If you have lost yourself behind the relationship you're in, it's not a healthy relationship. If you in a space where ever since I got with him or ever since I got with her, I don't feel like I could be myself, or I don't got my own individuality, or if I try to go have friends with some or be friends with somebody else or hang with my homeboys or chill with my homegirls, I end up having a bad feeling about it because my partner gon' feel, you're not in a healthy relationship. Y'all want me to keep going? Because I think y'all think it's some sort of, you know, award, or people supposed to feel some type of way about y'all saying, well, I got a man. Girl, you can be in a relationship. Nigga, you can be in a relationship. If that motherfucker ain't healthy, you might as well not be in one. If y'all can't barely take care of yourselves, you're not in a healthy relationship. If you can't stand on your basics with confidence and he can't stand on his with you're not in a healthy relationship. And if the relationship ain't healthy, it ain't a fuck thing. I'm sorry. Anybody don't understand that? I don't give a fuck how long you been in it, who you in it with. I don't care if you gay or straight. I wouldn't give a fuck. If you are in a relationship and that motherfucker is unhealthy, bitch, it don't matter that you in a relationship. That's like saying you got a job and it don't pay you shit. You keep, well, I got a job, but every day you upset because they don't pay you enough, or you feel like the checks don't be cashing like they should, or you're getting less than what you're worth on the job. Bitch, you sound stupid to keep going around saying you got a job. Do y'all understand this shit? Because y'all be killing me, and it be mostly females. Y'all want to validate or make another female feel bad because you got a nigga that's been trying you for 80 years, or that he don't even like your ass like that. Because the shit, notice I didn't put it on one gender or the other. It go both ways. If your nigga in a relationship with you and the man feel like you always breathing down his neck, or he can't be himself, or he can't have friends outside of the relationship, girl, that shit unhealthy. You ain't nobody to brag about being in a relationship with. If you taking care of a motherfucker to the point where you feel used, or you feel like you got to control them, it's not a healthy relationship. If you got to go around and always be bringing up what you did for the other person, meaning they don't appreciate it, it's not a healthy relationship. You're not going to get an award for giving away yourself and all your resources to somebody who you got to keep reminding of what you're doing. It's not a healthy relationship. I'm just letting the shit sink in. Y'all be quick. I change your statuses on Facebook and Insta. Nobody gives a fuck if you're in a unhealthy relationship. It ain't nothing to brag about. It ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all should go work on yourselves. You should go figure out how to respect one another, trust each other, allow people to be their own individual self. And then I'm going to tell y'all something. It's going to hurt a little bit. You know, maybe hurt a lot of bit for some of y'all that's emotional. But a lot of y'all, you think you a good person. You think you a catch, but you not. Because you're not even a real friend to the person you in a relationship with, nigga or bitch. Y'all be in these relationships and the person represents your happy. Meaning as long as you happy, you will be nice and care about them. But the minute you ain't happy, you don't give a fuck. What I mean by that is exactly what I was saying earlier. A lot of y'all be in relationships and as long as you get to express what's wrong with you, you don't really give a fuck what's going on with the other person. Let me hit y'all where it hurt at. Some of y'all be in relationships and you done caught your man cheating maybe once or twice. Have you ever considered, take yourself out of the I'm his lady role and he doing something to me. Have you ever considered that your friend might be in a different space in his life and that is why he keeps stepping out on the stuff that he's saying that he wants? Like, just be the nigga friend for a second. I'm not saying be okay with what he doing. I'm saying understand that you probably been in a place in your life where you say you want something, but then your actions do things that damn near sabotage what you say you want because you was going through some shit. Ever had a job? You told the people in HR you want the job, but you keep showing up late. You keep having issues with your kids and having to go to little John school because he bad as fuck. And the people at the job, in their eyes, she must don't want her job. But every time we bring her in the fire her, she always expressed, but I do want the job. And they like, well, Miss Johnson, you need to come to work on time. And they ain't understanding it's stuff you going through in your life that make it look like you don't want the job, but you do. Do y'all ever consider you're not a good person to the person you're trying to be with? Just leave them alone, bitch, because ain't no understanding bone in your motherfucking body. Just go on. Y'all want a nigga to be y'all fairy tale ending, but you don't want to be real about what's really going on out here. And the same go for some of you dudes. You with a female and you see her cheating or lying or making up shit or constantly flirting with niggas in a way that's inappropriate, that goes against what she says she want with you. Just stop for a second. Take yourself out of it as her nigga who she keep trying. Just be her friend for a minute. You ever thought that your friend might be going through some shit? Like, you ever thought about sitting down having a conversation with her about, listen, you really making yourself look bad, not me. Stop making it about y'all, not me. But listen, honey, you making the way you out here and all your name keep coming up in these circles with these different dudes and stuff. I'm concerned for you as a friend that you might not understand what you're doing to your reputation. Even if me and you don't work out, as a concerned friend, I'm coming to you about the way that you maneuver. And some of y'all can feel like it's a waste of time, but a lot of y'all, you can't do it. You can't, because it's always about you. Anything somebody else got going on, or mistakes they make, or poor choices, or whatever they doing, you make it about you, and that's why you don't know how to communicate, bitch. That's why. Y'all don't be friends to nobody. Y'all just want what y'all want. And as long as the person doing what you want, you all right. If they ain't, you gonna bash them, call them every name in the book, never give a fuck if they going through something upstairs. You don't give a fuck. You only care about you. And see, this too real for some of y'all. Some of y'all got to really wisen up and realize when these people don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm telling y'all. This shit be true in parenting. It be the same thing. But you get in a relationship, you can't manage your emotions. All you know how to do is, oh, you did this to me, and I don't understand. Y'all never consider, if you with somebody and that supposed to be your friend, your lover, your homie, your dog, we together for life, my woe, my everything. If you see them doing things